St. Matthew's chapter 24 and 22, and except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to my apostles, elders, and bishops. All right, bishops and elders. Shalom to the hopeful elect. It's your brother Sakar with another quick lesson. They got this stuff in the air. I've been following this thread here on Twitter. Okay. Posted April 15th, so it was yesterday. No, today. Slakia. No, it's yesterday. But let's watch this video real quick to get a gist of what we're talking about.
Smart dreamed up by the military to get information from the battlefield.
They call it smart dust, and the new technology may soon make it possible to keep track of anything, anywhere, including you.
Smart dust originated with Gartner back in the 90s. This powder-sized chip is something called the Mu chip from Hitachi. It's the smallest commercially available RFID system in the world. You can literally scatter this stuff like dust or embed it into a sheet of paper. It doesn't require a battery. Flecks of computing power settling on your skin, ingested, monitoring you inside and out.
The nanoparticles are designed to go under the radar of the immune system, and so they are undetected in the body.
We have computing everywhere, we have connectivity everywhere, we have infrastructure that can compute those with new capabilities like AI.
If you have enough data and you have enough computing power, you can understand people better than they understand themselves, and then you can manipulate them in ways which were previously impossible.
Transhumanism is a growing movement that aims to use technology to modify our bodies, sometimes in radical ways to make them stronger, faster, and better.
You see? Esau is a real true devil, all right? But it says, remember those diploid masses that look like small eggs found in the weird fog? Chemtrails fallout sample from Dr. Jane Ruby. Well, we've been incubating the sample, and that's Esau. He always messing with something. But hey, the Lord got these devils, like the scriptures say, that they've accomplished a diligent search. If that video is true, they can do shit like that. Little bitty microchips just floating in the air. Their whole agenda is to turn you into you and your phone and mix you guys together in a marriage, man. You're gonna marry the beast. All right. Everybody's following the image of the beast already with this technology and everything else. Transhumanism. So it says this stuff has been falling from the sky. It says, well, I've been incubating the sample for about a week at human body temperature in saline solution to mimic human chemistry. It says, guess what? They're hatching. And I seen this earlier, but I didn't pay no attention to it.
This is another one of those conspiracy theories that came true. Geoengineering is a real thing. There has been testimony in front of the United Nations. People like Bill Gates and people in government are using geoengineering, which means spraying chemicals out of airplanes in our skies, things like aluminum and barium that are toxic.
And what is the purpose?
To dim the sun. One of the sources of all life on the planet. They want to dim the sun. Aluminum is toxic to all life forms. It has no biological function, use, anything. And it's neurotoxic. They are spraying neurotoxins on us that we can't avoid, that then go into our crops, that are taken up in our rivers and streams, and therefore irrigation water. It's one of the most blatant, flagrant violations of informed consent that's ever existed. This is another one of those conspiracy theories that came.
It's this devil, man. All right. This is Psalms chapter 64 and 5 through 6. And I read it in the NLT, and it says, they encourage each other to do evil and plan how to set their traps in secret. Who will ever notice, they ask. And that's Esau Edom, man. You know, they got everybody, they got the masses pretty much dumbed down with this food that don't even got no nutrition in it. No matter how good you eat, pretty much it's all plastic. You probably been eating humans at these damn restaurants, man. You know, all these human trafficking going on. You never hear about it. Never find out that their mothers or anything. They don't never talk about it. So you don't know what you're eating at that Burger King or whatever you be going to. And people out there just eating. The scriptures say, good shall be so good, cheap on the earth, that they shall think themselves in a good case. But you're not in a good case. This damn devil is trying to take your ass out, man. It says they encourage each other to do evil. Yeah, they sit down and lay some snares, man. Matter of fact, in verse 2, it says, in the NLT, hide me from the plots of this evil mob, from this gang of wrongdoers. And that's these damn doubles, Esau Edom, so-called white man. You got the Bill Gates and Elon Musk in the background. These devils is all planning shit, man. And you got the satanic agenda going on. They bringing in Rome 2.0, man. All right, you got Trump trying to act like a damn king. You know, there's all types of strings being pulled in the background by the wicked elites. It's a damn drama show. This whole place is a damn. It's crazy, man. I don't know what it is, man. It's a bizarro world, man. Okay, so, you know, we asking the Lord to hide us under the shadow of his wings. You know, we doing our due diligence, Lord willing to that we be a part of that number. We don't know. But we're going to serve the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, like the scriptures say. In my house, we're going to serve the Lord, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Choose you, was that book of Joshua? Choose you this day who you will serve. So we know that this world right here is ruled by Shaitan. And these people are being controlled, man. You know, they all fall in the image of the beast. Blind lead the blind, and both shall fall into a ditch. We need to be hid from all that, man. So it says, verse 6. It says, as they plot their crimes, they say, we have devised the perfect plan. Psalm 64 in the NLT, verse 6. As they plot their crimes, they say, we have devised the perfect plan. See, the New World Order, the Great Reset, and pushing MOTBs inside you, man. Okay, that RFID microchip. This new, it's about to go down in here, man. You know, they trying to put you into slavery. Okay. Matter of fact, they want to put you into slavery, man. Because if they if they're able to do that, they're not going to be able to, because the Lord's going to stop them in their plan. Was that Job? Let me read this. This is 2 Thessalonians 2. See, this is how they think. Think about that Wisdom of Solomon chapter. It's like, I forget what chapter it is, but it talks about matter of fact, let me pull it up in the background real quick. Just a few scriptures, man. Is it 2? Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon 2, man. Yeah, but it's a true devil, man. Let's go back to that.
Came true. Geoengineering is
scriptures, and it's going to be it. It says, how could any of this be true? They will say conspiracy theory, release this, make sunsets is a startup that is engine. See, I can't be saying most of this stuff on here, but you can see it. It says, this company is polluting the air we breathe. Yeah. I've instructed. Yeah, so see this this is not the one I wanted. Oh yeah, this is the one. They got, man, Twitter be not Twitter, but X be on one, man. See? And you never know what's real information, but we know that there's some real information. We know that they've been poisoning us. It's freaking obvious, dude. We ignorant of Satan's devices, man. Look at that shit, man. Breathing that in. Yeah, not too long ago, the snow was hard to melt, man. So they just got all types of shit going on, man. But I wanted to grab that real quick. Matter of fact. So just, be aware. And hey, the Lord said, no thing should harm you, man. That's Psalms 91. Okay, the pestilence that talks about like the pestilence in the daytime or something like that. Let me read this real quick. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and 3. Going back into Esau, Edom, it says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Talking about Esau, Edom, man. Okay, let me read it in the NLT. It says, don't be fooled by what they say, for that day will not come until there is a great rebellion against the Most High Yahweh, and the man of lawlessness is revealed, the one who brings destruction. That's what's about to happen, man. All right, Esau, Edom is bringing that destruction. The son of perdition. All right, which means destruction, man. It says he will exalt himself and defy everything that people call Yahweh and every object of worship. He will even sit in the temple of the Most High Yahweh, claiming that he himself is Yahweh. Okay, and the scriptures tell you that your body is the temple. His people, So, pretty much if he's able to pull this off and get that chip inside you, man. You know, because a lot of people gonna line up, they're gonna take that chip, but the elect ain't gonna take that chip, man. Okay. Let me skip down here in verse 8, and it says, "Then the man of lawlessness will be revealed." Slakia. We just gotta read the rest. Let me read it in the KJV. It says, "And now," verse 6, "and now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in this time." So Esau Edom's his iniquity had to build up, right? It says, "For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let," meaning the Most High is letting them do it. And it says, "until he be taken out of the way." All right, the Lord set up kings and brings them down, man, like the scriptures say. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. He turneth it whithersoever he will. All right. The scriptures say, the Lord will not, the time. Hey, you can't add nothing to it. The time. Only the Lord knows the time when he's gonna take this damn devil down, man. Like I said, let me read it again. It says, "For the mystery of iniquity," verse 7, "doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way." Let me read it in NLT. It says, "For this lawlessness is already at work secretly, and it will remain secret until the one who is holding it back steps out of the way." I don't like that one. It says, verse 8, "Then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders." That's right, man. This goddamn, this technology is power and signs and lying wonders, man. You know, they got shit floating in the air. You know, that can be a damn.
This powder-sized chip is something called the Mu chip from Hitachi. It's the smallest commercially available RFID system in the world. You can literally scatter this stuff like dust or embed it into a sheet of paper. It doesn't require a battery. Flecks of computing power settling on your skin, ingested, monitoring you inside and out.
The nanoparticles are designed to go under the radar of the immune system. And so they are undetected in the body.
We have computing everywhere. We have connectivity everywhere. We have infrastructure that can compute those with new capabilities like AI.
If you have enough data and you have enough computing power, you can understand people better than they understand themselves, and then you can manipulate them in ways which were previously impossible.
Transhumanism is a growing movement that aims to use technology to modify our bodies, sometimes in radical ways to make them stronger, faster, and better.
What a devil, man. All right. So we know who the devil is, man. All right. We know who the devil is. This is how they think. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2. And verses 10, it says, "Let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age." They don't care about nobody, bro. "Let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worse." It says, "Therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous." And who's the righteous? The Israelites, man. All right? Our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. All right? It says, "Let us lie and wait for the righteous." And how do they do that? Through their laws, through their policies, man. Okay, through their tongue, through their sword. Okay? It says, therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. Yeah, we're not like you. We're totally different. We're totally different people, like the scriptures tell you in the book of Genesis, man. Two manner of people are in thy womb, man. It says he is clean contrary to our doing. He upbraideth us with our offending the law, and objective to our infamy, the transgression of our education. Yeah, because you want to teach everything that's against the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You want to hide the images of the faces, preach, you want to push Serapis Christus, okay, Jesus Christ, man. You pushing all types of different gods and just philosophy and shit that we ain't supposed to worship, man. And you push it on our people, like the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2. I think it said, what did it say? Habakkuk said, let me see if I can find it real quick. Bear with me, man. I'm tired as heck. Yeah, this is Habakkuk 2 and 15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink. Yeah, that's that philosophy. That's that Esau Edom juice, man. That damn demon. This world is ruled by wickedness, man. All right, and through this technology, you people gonna be following these people. These people gonna be following the damn image of the beast right off the cliff, man. Being a slave to Esau Edom. Okay, because they're addicted to this damn beast system, man. Okay, they really think that America is gonna be great again one day. They feel they're making plans. I heard a conversation earlier. Just sit with my daughter earlier, man. I heard a conversation. I'm like, oh my goodness. I thought in my mind, I'm like, this dude think the world gonna be here for a while or something. This world is ending, man. Okay, not the whole globe, but the people on it. Okay, these heathens, y'all, Esau, Edom, y'all going into slavery, man. All right, and you over in our land, man. Like we were ready to rip your ass apart, man. Lord is ready to come and get you, you damn devils, man. And you know it. You can feel it. That's why the scriptures say in Revelations 12 and 12, hey, that you're going to come down with great wrath, man. And that's what we see happening. We see your advancement in your technology. We see that you think that you controlling everything, but the Lord got your ass on a fishing hook, man. You doing what the Lord wants you to do. That's the Lord's MOTB that you about to roll out, man. So it says, woe to them that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. That's what you devils did to us. So going back to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, in verse 14, Salaki, verse 13, it says, he professes to have the knowledge of God, and he calleth himself a child of the Lord. Just think about these damn Edomites coming up with these councils. They discuss these things. Okay, that's why they hid everything from us. They try to, they cover the face of the judges thereof and everything, man. They really, like the scriptures say, they accomplish a diligent search. And I was just on that, man. What was that? Let me read it again. Dang it. Yeah, this is let me read this real quick. Man, goodness gracious. Oh man. This ain't the one I wanted, but let me read this anyway. This is Psalms 140, and I'll start at 1. It says, "Deliver me, O Lord." It's a psalm of King David, man. It says, "Deliver me, O Lord Yahweh, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man." And that's what we praying. Because this devil got some technology. He got robots. He got things that can just do anything to you, man. He can look through your house, infrared. You trying to hide. He got bees that probably like a whole damn robot bees, robot birds and shit. Okay, you think you getting away? They peeping you out. Okay, so we need help. We need the Lord, man. It says, "Deliver me, O Lord Yahweh, from the evil man." That's Esau Edom, so-called white man. He's very evil, man. Preserve me from the violent man. And his violence has been proven over and over. It says, "which imagine mischiefs in their heart continually." It says, "which imagine mischiefs in their heart." They imagine, they sit back and think about these things. Like, how can they kill another Negro, Latino, Native American and get away with it? How can they put a snare in the food and in the water and in the air and get away with it to kill off more Jakes, man? How can we put them in? We're gonna put them all in the same neighborhood on top of each other and put guns in the neighborhood and penny candy and hot flaming chips and Romeo and Master P chips and all types of junk food, man. Okay, pork. All right. It says, "continually are they gathered together for war." And America's been at war. I think it's almost like 70-something% of the time, or maybe even more than that they've been the country. To fact check that. It says, "they have sharpened their tongues like a serpent, adders poisonous under their lips. Salah. Keep me, O Lord, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man who have purposed to overthrow my goings." And that's the thing. They have purposed to overthrow our goings, man. Okay? They have purposed to overthrow our goings, man. And what was I thinking about? But anyway, man, I'm pretty much done. Just a few scriptures, man. Hopefully this message was edifying. Hey, man, stay prayed up. Hey, know that, the Lord has got to be on his way, man. Okay. Hope on the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Call on the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. All right. I want to close off with something. Yeah, this is Psalms, since I brought it up earlier. Psalms 91 and 1. All right, because we're gonna have to remember, man. Because they got stuff in the air, man. That also reminds me of Psalms 94. Let me pull it up in here. They got stuff in the air, man. Let me read this first. Yeah, this is Psalms 94 and 17. It says, "Unless the Lord had been my help, my soul had almost dwelt in silence." Just think of how many times they've been trying to kill us, man. Ever since we came out the womb. All types of vaccines, man. You couldn't even leave the hospital probably without getting all them damn shots, man. Okay, and then you had to keep going back a year later or 2 or 3 years later to get more and more and more and more. Like the scriptures just said, Psalms 94 and 17. "Unless the Lord had been my help, my soul had almost dwelt in silence." See, man, all these devils probably surprised that we ain't dead yet, man. They've been trying to take us out. You know what I'm saying? Goodness gracious, man. Goodness gracious, man. That's crazy, man. Anyway, man, I gotta close out, man. I'm tired as heck, man. Hey, Lord willing, this message was edifying. I'd like to say shalom.